lifetime, because at the rate we're going now, you know, you could be in your apartment chilling late at night and a police officer bust up in there and shoot you. Right. So it's not. I would hope that we would see the effects of this movement in my lifetime, but I pray that my child sees it as well. So however this message needs to be delivered, however change needs to happen, whatever that looks like, it just needs to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Regardless of who's capitalizing on it.
Right.
Now, I do think that there's one important thing to call out about it, and I know we probably got to move on, but so one thing about the ad is that it doesn't actually further Cap's message, at least so far, right? It really the ad is kind of sort of normal corporate diversity preach, right? Like, be the best you can be, is kind of what the ad says, right? It does it in a way that sort of resonates in a little bit of a different way because it's Kaepernick's voice and his likeness that's there kind of talking about it. But it doesn't, it doesn't say anything about our system is racist. We should kneel during the flag.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So there's that, and so one angle that I saw in this is that by Kaepernick doing this, by agreeing to this, he's allowing his message to get a little bit muddied, a little bit watered down. I understand that perspective because the whole ad isn't you're taking a knee, this is why you're taking a knee, this is why this matters, right? That's not the whole thing. But I guess the counterpoint to that is, there was a chance that Kaepernick was just going to kind of fade to black at a certain point here, right? Like the message was just going to be lost. And to your point, now that he's doing this campaign, the conversation is coming back to the forefront that Kaepernick had a cause that he was trying to further, and now he gets an opportunity to further it more. Whether or not it's actually happening in the ads, whether it's...
I am your beauty. I go by the name of E. Cherie.
It's your boy EA. I'm the bulldog in the building.
So this is going to be your debate style sports podcast. Okay, you got your female, you got your male, you got your yin, you got your yang, you got your Mars, you got your Venus.
I'm trying to figure out whether I can be a distant cousin to Odell Beckham Jr. How can I go to the family
You need that
reunion?
bread.
Yes.
Okay.
5 years, $95 million.
Our girl, Jemele Hill.
Love her.
Do you love her?
Love her to
You
death.
love her?
That's my boo.
Okay, so where you gonna watch her now?
I'm gonna watch her on Instagram, okay? Thank you very much.
They bought your girl out.
Yeah.
They bought your girl out. So basically, if you have not yet heard, ESPN has agreed to take a buyout from her.
If you haven't watched episode 5 of Insecure, stop watching us.
No, don't stop.
We're not going to tell you this. We're not going to give them the episode.
How about just spoiler warning?
Yes.
Yeah, small,
Spoiler warning.
very big.
Spoiler warning for episode 5.
Small, very big.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the record, don't leave, okay? Because we're not going to be talking about the entire episode. We're just going to do a little piece of it.
Matter of fact, man, what are we talking about?
The most important part, Lawrence is back.
That's all. Thank you for joining us.
Lawrence,
Lawrence is back. Thank you for stopping by.
Lawrence is
We'll see you next
back
week.
in episode 5. First of all, I want to say Issa lied to us.
Issa told us a big old fat stank lie.
She lied to us.
She
Yes.
said Lawrence was gone.
and
He was
told
not
us
coming back.
Lawrence was not coming back. Lawrence is back. Listen,
Lawrence is back.
I've been a part of the Lawrence Hive since Isherie put me on Insecure last season. Gave me her HBO Go password so that I can catch up on Insecure and watch it. And I've been hooked ever since. And when Lawrence didn't show up in episode 1,
He was pissed.
I was furious. Furious that Lawrence wasn't in episode 1. So I'm definitely glad that he's back. So we're going to take it and we're going to spin it just a little bit. The question that I'm asking is, why is it that when women have moved on to different relationships in different situations, they get the spidey sense that this woman is happy and they have to come back into their lives?
I'm going to tell you right now, that's not a question I can answer, as I am a lady.
So you've never had an ex.
Your question was,
Okay.
why is it that men want to come back when they see that you're happy? I can't answer that.
Well, you can give an opinion.
Because they're stupid.
You
That's why. Those men are stupid.
you can give an opinion. So I I've spoken to a lot of women in my lifetime, and the consensus is always the same. Whenever a woman is happy and she's moved on and she's flourishing and she got a new dude, something goes off in old boy's head that says, you know what? I think she might be happy. I'ma go fuck that up for her.
I feel
just-
like you have like a real specific perspective on this though, because you know you have been a side nigga for a long time.
Ooh, goodness, you see?
So
You see how he just, you know? Yeah. Listen, my side nigga days are long over.
Yeah, I mean
Definitely
they are over.
My
They
side
are
nigga
over
days
now.
are
They are
long
over now.
over.
Salt and pepper came in.
Right.
Bitches was like, oh no, he is too grown for me.
But that is what I want to talk about. Men, for some reason, once a woman has moved on and she seems that she's happy, they just have to come back. They have to rear their head and say, hey, big head.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, stranger. Let me send this good old text. I seen her at the movies with another nigga. Let me just go ahead and send this text message
Right.
real
And
quick.
she looked good.
She looked
And
good
she
and
looked
happy.
healthy.
You know
Good
what?
and happy.
She
Her
just
edges grew back.
Mm-hmm.
Booty getting a little bigger.
A little bigger.
Ooh, she posted a picture on Instagram. Let me go ahead and put some hearts
Double
underneath
tap
it.
and slide in that inbox.
Right. Put a little hearty face on there.
Let me ask you a question. You've done it before, right?
Absolutely.
Don't sip. He's sipping my heart.
It's so hard. The ice going out that mug.
Listen. I have a past.
Okay.
I have a past. I have been
Homewrecker.
Oh my goodness.
I've ruined a couple relationships
Yeah.
in my life.
I have been one to slide back in and say, hey, you looking real good.
Let me ask you a
What's
question.
going on?
Is it safe to say that those were women that you dogged out or treated poorly?
Oh.
You gonna do that?
Oh.
You gonna do that on that?
Holler at your girl.
She dropped the mic.
Holler at your girl.
You got me scratching
Because
my
I
head.
guarantee you a high percentage of them were ones that you didn't treat necessarily the best.
There's some validity to that. There's some validity to what it is you're saying. I have done some women wrong in my past, and when I saw them doing well or flourishing, I was like, you know what?
Let me go fuck it up.
Basically.
Not let me go fuck that up, but let me just take up a little more of her time. You know?
Let me waste a little bit more.
Listen, you
of
got
her time.
you got a little more time to waste, baby. Come here, let me not swing it. But as a man, I'm confident in saying, you know, where I am now in life, that there have been some women who would go and they would post a picture, or I would see them and I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I didn't give that enough of a shot. She looked good. Let me
Maybe
go
I didn't
back.
fuck her up enough.
She's not truly broken.
She's not truly
Not
broken,
truly
so let me
She's
see
got
how
some more
much
things I can
more.
put on her credit report.
On her credit report.
She can put a couple of things in her name. Listen, you know, in the past, you know, I might have been a little bit of a fuckboy. Just a tiny bit of a fuckboy. Might have some things on somebody's credit, you know.
Wow.
That,
Terrible.
You know,
What? And then you trying to slide back in. Like,
you know,
hey, big head. Like, I know
hey.
you missed this.
Whose name is on the title of that car out there?
no, that's mine. That's all me, baby.
Woo.
I got my shit in order about 6 years ago, so I wouldn't need no woman.
You have
You're
things
like
on somebody's
50.
credit out there?
Wow, like when I was an undergrad, absolutely. Like
Where are
21,
these-
22?
Well-
Oh, nigga, put the cell phone in your name real quick.
While I go have sex with this other girl.
Exactly.
Oh!
Exactly.
And then so you break her heart, and then when she go and be great to some other nigga, you like, you know what? I did her wrong, and I'm not finished.
Let me
doing her wrong.
first.
Not let me fix it.
Right, I'm not finished.
But I'm not finished.
It's like a Mortal Kombat fatality. They
Finish
her.
Let me first give a disclaimer that I'm not the guy that I once was.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not. I'm 34 years of life at this point.
I don't believe you.
We're talking about, you know, when I was 21, 22, 23.
I don't believe that either.
I was at a point where I was a fuck nigga at that
Ooh.
point. I was a fuck
Ooh,
boy.
I got mad thinking about that
I
just now.
was the traditional fuck boy at that point. And
And you were proud of it.
It wasn't that I was proud
think
of
most
it.
of them are.
It wasn't that I was proud of it, but okay, maybe I was proud of it.
You were proud.
Yeah, most of them
Maybe
are.
But I feel like until men have that learning, until you have that self-learning, you're okay with that. You're okay with doing that until you come to the realization that there's more. You have to be able to do more as a man. You shouldn't be relying on a woman to fix you or to do things for you. And I think that early on in life, men outside of Dom have that
Damn right.
have that thought pattern. And when I got to college, I went crazy because I wasn't, you know, I want to say highly sought after in high school.
You was ugly.
Jesus. Welcome to Side of Black. We insult each other more than you would believe.
She said you was ugly.
I was ugly.
Oh, for real?
In high school.
No.
I didn't have facial hair, so it was
You have to show us a picture.
I didn't have
No,
facial
good.
hair, so it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. I had a little bit of acne, just a tiny bit.
God.
Just a tiny bit. I was about 120 pounds soaking wet, so I was just a little stick with this big ass head.
Oh, I got a big
and
head.
no facial hair. Right? So I wasn't really highly sought after when I got to college.
And you pledged too?
Ooh,
You
ooh,
started shimmying
ooh.
on.
No, okay. Oh God! And then I started growing facial hair, so it was kind of like you couldn't tell me nothing, and that's when I went to become an ain't shit nigga. That's what I was. So back to our original topic of conversation. I feel like I have done that a time or two where I saw, ooh, she happy. Something's going on here. She got a new nigga. He ain't better than me. He can't do it better than me. We're gonna slide back up in here real quick. And
Were you successful?
sometimes.
That's how you become a side nigga.
Sometimes.
You get successful like that.
Damn.
I've never.
Slide to the
So
side.
I've been in situations like that where
Not
I've
with that.
moved on. What? You say you believe that? I've dealt with some fuck niggas in my day. That's another topic, another episode.
Actually,
But
that's
yes.
like 2 episodes back. So
Yeah.
Was that the one you chasing with a bat?
I didn't
Right.
chase him with the bat. I
She
drove
drove up
down
and
the
down the
interstate
highway.
looking for
Highway.
him
Yeah.
With a
to
bat.
beat him with the bat. Get it right.
He was a true fuck nigga too.
There was gonna be a chase.
Yeah, and I'm okay. But yeah, so when that has happened to me, where I've moved on and I'm, prospering with someone else and I'm out here healthy and my booty growing.
She said healthy.
I'm out here healthy and
The
stuff.
process.
And then this other, old dude try to slide back up in there. I'm always like, when I'm on someone, like I see is him. Like I can't, my mind or my attention cannot be diverted to you. If I'm truly, so yeah, that one time I cheated. How about that one time I cheated?
I'm about to say, I know you was cheating.
That was
I know you was cheating.
Nobody said a word.
That was back in the day.
You been cheating.
That's back in both of
So
them.
Leah was a fuck nigga too.
Absolutely.
Mmm.
Dom, it's just you and me.
Whoa, champ.
Well, you just said that you.
Well,
Whoa, champ.
Hold on. I'll let your girl.
Wait, did you tell me you were cheating before
I've
too?
never cheated.
You've
Oh,
never
anybody?
cheated.
I've never cheated. I've never cheated. Ever. I don't have
She
it in
gonna
me.
make me go in the archives
Do
and
it.
pull it
I
out.
don't remember
That
her
was
saying
her.
that. Yeah,
Sorry.
I cheated on one.
Yeah. I've never cheated.
I wouldn't say I was a fuck.
I'm
Girl.
definitely niggas that ain't
No,
gonna
I
be
would.
mine.
You were a fucker.
Maybe I was. I gotta tell you though, I can't tell all my demons to the world. So I'll tell y'all.
So
I really was.
Before you do that, let me ask you this:
I was proud of
have
it.
you ever seen an ex and then said,
Yes.
"You know what? That bitch ain't got what I got. Let me go slide back up in here."
Oh, have you been?
Yeah, I've seen an ex before, or I watch him do great things on social media, and I'm like, I really should, like text him, be like, we had something good. What happened?
Oh yeah, you cheated on me, bitch. That's what happened. Stay out my inbox. You ain't shit. You broke me.
I have really, I've done it before.
Okay.
And,
So
with,
I am not alone.
with
The Lush Buddies.
Demarion.
The Lush.
Oh, Diamante.
Delicious. Shout
good.
you out, bruh.
Shout out Delicious with
Shout
the
out
cold
Delicious.
knuckles.
Diamante.
Look,
Your car got wipers yet?
Oh Lord! Look, I saw him. What happened? I saw him. Doing great things in life, and building a career. And I was like, that was a good dude.
The nigga ain't got windshield wipers.
Because his money is going to other things and avenues of life, but
not the right ones.
What had happened? What y'all talking about?
No. Go ahead, please continue.
Okay,
we'll share.
But yeah, I've done that before.
So. We got a little off track. We did. Yeah, so
I think we're still on track technically.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
You've never double dipped. You never went back.
No. And it's not because like I see people so here's the thing. Most of the time when niggas is done with me, life doesn't get better.
Okay.
Okay. So when I'm seeing things, like I'm just like, oh. Good luck with that.
So have you ever had a man come back when they see you doing better?
Oh yeah, they try. No. Because typically if I'm dealing with somebody else, I'm like Aaliyah. Like I have tunnel vision.
Which
like,
you're not.
I just did it once.
Yeah.
But
to say because Leah's a cheater.
Yeah. Leah's trash.
Leah's a cheater.
Did it one time.
Baby.
She ain't shit. But no, like people have tried to come back. It like my. Hope you're not watching. But like my ex.
What happened?
I've had exes that have tried. Like I ain't gonna front. Last June, y'all know I started working out and shit, right?
Right.
Got a little booty.
So homecoming came.
Got a little booty on.
Listen, homecoming came, and he was like, "Wait," and I was like, "Chill, okay? Where's your little girlfriend with the big head? Okay, why you didn't bring her ass out here, right?" So I be like stepping up my game, so that when people try to come back, it's like, you're still kind of in college, right? Ooh. No shade. But I'm looking for better things in my life, and you're old news. So.
But what if they've, upgraded their life and they've matured?
It has not happened yet. Is what I'm saying. Okay. No one has given me anything to like be like, damn. Let me see if I can
do this again.
Yeah, no. And typically, I'm one of those people too. Like once I'm done, I'm done. Sometimes it might take me a while, but once I'm finished, I'm finished. There's no reason to go back to it because I'm not dealing with you for a reason. And I don't want to go back into a place where I feel like whatever that reason was, like I still need to figure out what it is. You know what I mean? Like whatever it was that I was not getting from you, I'm almost guaranteed to still not get. So I don't want to go backwards.
So do y'all think Issa and Lawrence will, for that reason, not go back to each other?
What do you want? Tell me what you want.
I'm a Lawrence fan. So right. I would love for Issa and Lawrence to kind of work this thing out. Yeah. I know it's not going to happen.
You don't want them to?
You don't want them to?
Why not?
I got to know why.
I don't.
Why?
Because I think Issa is trash.
Woo!
I think Issa is trash on that show.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Baby.
What did she?
Yes.
What did she do?
Well, she did cheat. She did cheat.
That one time, like I did, and I'm not trash.
So she did cheat.
You're kind of trashy.
Wait a minute now. We just called her trash a minute ago.
Kind of trashy.
So she cheated.
What kind of wine is
but
this?
then, like, she uses.
Good, isn't it?
You need a refill?
Go ahead.
You need a refill?
You ain't finna treat me like a Leo.
No, please. I'm sorry. You're right. You're Dom.
Oh, damn it.
Meg.
Shut your drunk ass.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, no, so she cheated, but then like she's also playing games with Daniel's emotions. Then she's like on the couch for free. Then it's like you turn a blind eye to some discriminatory racist shit towards kids at one of the schools you're working at. Like she's trash.
That makes her
She's
trash.
a trash ass person.
Wow.
She wasn't giving Daniel mixed signals. Yeah, she was.
She's still giving Daniel mixed signals. I think that Daniel wants to be with her.
I would
Absolutely.
Daniel.
She's just like,
Absolutely.
But I mean, at the same
Listen,
time,
he was banging it out on the other side of that wall to send her a message.
He was. But what I will say is, I think that Issa recognized that, like, I am fresh out of a relationship with the man I still love, so I'm not ready to be in a relationship. But she did, I agree, do some things that she shouldn't have done if that was her mindset.
Including
you know what I mean?
moving in with the
Absolutely, and sleeping in his bed and allowing him to give her oral sex and then say, "No, I'm chilling."
Flaming hot Cheeto crumbs under his pillow.
That was
She did. That was a dream, though. That was
You gotta get out.
That was a dream.
Oh, that was a dream. Okay.
That was a dream. That wasn't real life. Yeah, she did. That would have been enough for you. Get out. I saw your dreams. I saw what you were thinking. But I think that at that point, like, she was missing something in her relationship. She cheated, which was wrong. I agree with that 100%. But once the relationship was over, you can really do what you want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was fucking people. He had sex with them white girls who was trying to do cocaine off his back. Like, he had sex with the Tasha girl.
Tasha, he was
left at the damn cookout.
I think that was
scene.
the direct result of Issa's actions, though.
Right, and again, she was not, like, she fucked him up with the cheating. Like, if you were unhappy and you weren't getting something, then you should have left.
Yeah, but like nobody else is responsible for your actions, whatever.
Right. I think that, again, if you weren't getting something that you needed from Lawrence, you should have, like, had that conversation and worked on it or left. You shouldn't have cheated on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that fucked him up. And he already was in a place in his life where he wasn't feeling successful. Right. Like, he wasn't at a job that he loved. Mm-hmm. Like, he was trying to get into a career, you know, and he understood in that moment how he wasn't able to contribute the way he wanted to contribute. So, of course, now my girlfriend's cheating on me. That's just going to add fuel to the fire of my insecurities as a man. I get it. But once the relationship was over, she needed to find what she was looking for also, because for those years, she was literally taking care of this man. Mm-hmm. And I've been in a situation where that was what I was